So you're sitting there next to your girl in the kitchen. Man, she's looking so good, right? And you're hoping that this is going to work tonight. You're really hoping because you don't want to look bad in front of your girl. So what does she do? She turns around and she hands you that jar of pickles. And unfortunately, you got wet hand and you start twisting and slipping and you can't get it to open because you don't have mind-body freedom. What's up, man? It's Eric with Morningwood Academy, and today I am not going to be talking about that kind of mind-body freedom. What I'm talking about today is down there, right? Your penis. When it doesn't work when you want it to. That is the worst kind of mind-body freedom. So what is mind-body freedom? Mind-body freedom is essentially when your mind can command your body to work. Now, in the terms that we're looking at it at, it's going to be when your erections fire up, rock hard on command, because you know what's about to go down. So what I want to bring to your attention is that when your erections are not functioning the way you want them to, you don't have mind-body freedom. Okay, it's just not existent. You don't have it. And why is it so important to have it? Well, my friend, because when you have it, your erections are stronger than you've ever imagined. Okay, just like when you were a teenager, you had that mind-body freedom then. Where did it go? I don't know. Now, what I think is really important to understand is I myself have struggled with a lack of mind-body freedom. It's just what happened when I went through my journey with erectile dysfunction. Man, I was watching adult content and I was doing all the stuff I could to enjoy myself, except for when I got with a girl, I couldn't get hard. I couldn't get erect. I couldn't perform the way I wanted to. I lacked the mind-body freedom associated with that, okay? And so it was a turning point in my life when I realized that there's something wrong here, right? There's something not right. Back in the day, I was a healthy 29-year-old who couldn't get an erection. What the heck? What was going on? I had an awesome job. I was fit. I was just, I was muscular, but I couldn't get my erections to work. What's up with that? And so what I learned was that it wasn't actually a blood flow problem for me, right? It wasn't about the body side of things. For me, it was the mind that was disconnected, all right? So when I went through and started to rewire my neural pathways, I found that that was the fastest way back. And so I'm not going to get into a bunch of conspiracy theories about things that might be the problem, right? I want to talk to you about things that I know 100% are the problem, all right? Public enemy number one, you know it. Pornography is so powerful on so many different levels. Emotionally, it cures your boredom. It cures your loneliness. Okay, physically, you get that physical stimulation down there that you wouldn't normally get otherwise. Visually, you're looking at the most beautiful models in the world, if that's your thing. Or whatever your thing is, really. It checks off so many boxes to a degree that when you finally get with a normal, healthy, attractive partner, they can't do what you do on porn. They can't do you exactly the way you like it. You know better than anybody how to do you. And so what happens? There's no more stimulation left. The mind has been overstimulated so much that the body has no reason to perform. Why would it? Send that girl out of your way. Let's go back to porn. Let's go watch that. Let's go make sure that we're still good, right? Yeah. Let's turn off all the lights, do our thing, hook up the TV to the laptop. No, okay? This is how you are disconnected from mind-body freedom, all right? And some of you guys might even know exactly what I'm talking about. How disconnected do you feel from your relationships, right? Your friendships. Are you the man in your life? Are you the star character? Or are you playing a supporting role where everybody else has their life put together except for you? All right. Now, I know through experience that was me, right? I was always so cool out when I was out with friends, but deep down, when I looked at my life, I was sad. I was lonely. I was depressed, right? Because I was stimulating myself so much in this little area called pornography that everything else outside of that world was dull, was boring, right? Nobody could stimulate me the way that I could stimulate myself. And that created this mind-body disconnection, all right? That's important. So there's other areas that you could be becoming disconnected from your mind-body connection with, but right now, I want to focus on this pornography piece because it's such a big deal, all right? Now, for guys who are serious about removing porn from your life, check the link below. There's a free porn removal blueprint that will take you through some steps that you can use to remove porn out of your life for good, all right? And while I'm here doing a call to action, if you're still here and you're getting value out of this video, go ahead and stimulate that like button and erect the notifications bell so you get notified anytime I drop new content, okay? Now, I think one of the best things to do right now is just to share a testimonial of a student that actually beat porn once and for all and is getting his life back on track, okay?
Hey, Eric. I want to share a new win. I was working late last night as usual when it happened again. I felt the urge to switch over to incognito mode and do the deed. But as soon as I felt that change in my body, I stood up and went into the break room where I was around other people. It totally diminished my urge, and I was able to get back and finish my work and get home without further interruption. This really works.
Bro, see? You can totally do this. The more you take back control, the easier it'll become. You got this. All right, now, bro, to summarize all of this, what I want you to think about is that when you overstimulate in other areas of your life, overstimulate, right? That's the key word. When you overstimulate to a point that your day-to-day life isn't doing it for you, right? You fell into a depression. You're just bored all the time. Hence the scrolling and the swiping and all these things and the multiple scenes doing it to the adult content, all right? When you find yourself in this world, of course your body's not going to respond because your mind-body is disconnected. It's not simply so easy as just stopping watching porn and you're magically better, right? I think we've all gone streaks where we did it for 1 month, right? 2 months, 3 months, we were withheld from porn only to fall back into its grasp, right? There are things that we must do emotionally to actually create this version of ourselves that doesn't even want to watch porn anymore, right? This lower value habit that we've done, when we can rise to a level where we feel so good about ourselves that you don't want to watch that anymore, right? That's where I want to take you through. So continue watching my free videos, guys. I'm going to guide you through this journey together. If you want some personal help, sign up for a call with me. But bro, I'm here for you. This has been Morningwood Academy. Erect that like button, stimulate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love.